Stadium. We're about to have a little bit of fun with the Masi Rugby Club, all the way from Fishhook. Let's see if they've got rugby skills. Jean-Ray is going to throw the ball for us, and then I'm going to go to the guys, test their rugby skills, and talk to them about their rugby club. Jean-Ray. Come on, gents. I want you to do that directly to camera. I like a goosey. Gooi a goosey for me. Yeah, directly to the camera. Yay! Then throw the ball to someone else. Dominate someone else. Don't be shy. Just make sure it's in the camera. Come closer to the camera. Directly in front of the camera. Hey! Hey! Nominate someone else. Throw the ball. Come on, I like a goosey. Goosey. Hey! Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Keep on throwing it. Come on, mana. Come on, mana. Yay! 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 Gooi die ball. Gooi die ball. Nominate. 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 Hey! 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 Nominate. Nominate. Come on, James. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. One. Yay! Yay! Nice and easy. Nominate. Nominate. Next. Yay! Yay! Nominate, boys. Yay! Come on, gents. Nominate some of the other guys. Guys. Nice, 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 nice. Some of the guys over there. Hey, 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 hey. Nominate the guys who didn't go. Who hasn't gone? Yay, yay, yay.
That was a nice one.
So it's a goose. Nominate, nominate. Who hasn't gone? Who hasn't gone? Has everyone gone? Josh. Hey! Is that it? Come on. All right, gents, all right. Just throw the ball back. Now I want to see your try celebrations, right? Imagine that this is the try line right here, right? Try celebration. All right. Where are we going? Who's first? Try celebration right here into camera. Yes. You're going to stop right here. Right here. Here's the line. Here's the line. There's the camera. Try celebration. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Hey.
Not the best, but I got what I could.
Try celebration. Let's go. Simnan. What's your name, sir?
Kula, you can call me Boots.
Boots. Boots, my brother. Listen, I have to commend you guys. You guys are looking sharp. You guys are looking sexy.
Thank you.
In your nice new Sport Pesa kit. I know that you guys were playing a game yesterday, you know, in your new home kit. Talk to us about that game. How did it went for you as a vice captain?
Firstly, I want to say thank you to Sport Pesa about everything. Our game, especially using our new kit,
Yes.
our game was a little bit tougher, but we managed to get a bonus point. So it's gonna be a good season with Sport Pesa on our side. So everything looks legal to us.
Nice.
Thank you to Sport Pesa.
Perfect. Thank you to you for just wearing the colors so nicely. Talk to me about the first time you put on this kit. I know that yesterday you guys were playing in the home kit. This is the away kit. You're wearing it for the first time. How does it feel, man?
It feels good. It feels good. It's our kit. It's our first time having a home kit and away kit.
Yes.
So everything feels good.
Yes.
We are looking forward to this season. So we have an excitement. So everything is good.
What are some of the goals that you as a vice captain and the captain and the whole management team of this club rugby team wants to achieve this year? What's the goal? When you look at the season, you're like, that's what we want to achieve. What is that?
Our main goal.
Yeah.
There's only one thing that we want to achieve.
Yes, sir.
Is to go to another league.
Okay.
We want to
progress.
Yes, we want to get a promotion this year. There's nothing important about more than getting a promotion. So that's our main goal.
Love it. And Sport Pesa is here to support you guys all the way.
Thank you to Sport Pesa. We really appreciate everything they did for us. So, yeah.
You're welcome, brother. I want you to nominate some of the younger guys. There's some guys who are shy here. We're gonna put them on camera.
Okay.
Get their thoughts on the season. Chat to them about their rugby careers. Nominate. I want you to nominate here. Who am I chatting to?
Sir,
This one. My brother. What's your name?
My name is
Ntaganip. My brother, talk to me about this kit. How do you feel wearing this kit for the first time as the Masi Rugby Club?
I mean, it's a great experience. Thank you to Sports Pesa for sponsoring us with the kit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good kit, it's a great kit. And I think that throughout the season, I will hope we can take it to another league and show them that as Sports Pesa has backed us up, we can also back up Sports Pesa and put them up there also.
100%. Ntaganip, so often we talk about club rugby being the grassroots of rugby in this country. For you as a club rugby player, specifically playing for the Masi Rugby Club, how special is it? Because I can see that you guys are like a good brotherhood. You guys have fun together. You guys probably party together as well. Just talk to me about the brotherhood within your rugby team.
I mean, the brotherhood is good. It's crazy. I also came here last year.
Yeah.
Last year around this time. So when I got here, they welcomed me very well. And I mean, club rugby is a way of some people escape from problems, come to club rugby and meet new friends and make family. Because not most of the times blood is thicker than water, but also water is thicker than blood. You also find your brothers in club rugby. You find your family who you thought you wouldn't find. So I mean, it's a great experience to get to club rugby, especially for Masi, where we come from a community whereby not a lot of people have the same access as other people have. So we also bind ourselves with that and push each other towards greatness. We help each other and pull each other up.
Absolutely love it. What position do you play?
I play flank and inside center.
Flank. Which Thomas player will you be eyeing today? Because you know what's nice about being at the stadium? You can actually learn from the professionals on the field today. Which player are you eyeing as a flanker for the Masi Rugby Club?
Right now, my flanker is not here, but probably De Villiers.
Okay.
Probably eyeing De Villiers. But also as a backline player, as a center, I'll also be eyeing probably Wandisile Similani or those people. Also Damien Willems, because he also plays center sometimes. So I'll also be eyeing those people. But on the flank side, most probably De Villiers, because he's the guy I usually watch.
And this is a dream, right? Professional rugby for the Stormers here in the Western Cape.
I feel like that's everyone's dream. If you play in the Western Cape, is to actually find yourself playing in front of the Stormers fans also.
Ntaganip, nominate. I want you to nominate. Who can we chat to next? I want to shine a spotlight. Maybe let's go there. What's his name?
Josh.
Josh. Let's chat to Josh quick. My brother? Josh, are you well?
Good on you. What's your name?
Good. My name is Aaron. I know that your name is Josh. Which position do you play though?
8.
Number 8. Hey, 8 on flank. He's a big boy. You can see him, my boy. Talk to me about the season so far for the Masi Rugby Club. Of course, course, you guys played yesterday. Somewhat of a tough battle. What are some of your goals that you guys want to achieve, Josh?
Well, I think it's still early in the season, but I think it's been a good bit of learning in these pre-season games. And I think what we want to achieve as a club is to grow the club and the community around the club, and just bring a lot of the community towards the club to support it. Because I mean, a lot of the guys, they come from a bit of the less privileged areas. I'm not, myself, I live in Fishhook, but I mean, for the guys, I think it's a good way of like expressing themselves and getting a bit of freedom, you know. And I mean, we're all just trying to play for the love of the game, the love of the club and the community, and I think it'll be a good year forward.
Most certainly. The one thing that I'm loving about the Masi Rugby Club is just the brotherhood. Like, you guys move as a pack, you guys chill together, like just that essence of we're family. Is that a big part of the identity of the Masi Rugby Club?
Yes, it is. It is. So here it's called the Puma.
Yeah.
That's the logo.
Okay.
So with that, it's like we're trying to work as a club. So, and with the Puma, it's kind of like showing like we're not scared to take on any battle that comes before us. And I mean, and that's why we're working on our unity and the community also. I mean, that it plays a huge role in the club. So
Absolutely love it. We have to talk about the sexy brand new away kit that you guys are wearing right now, wearing it for the first time. I mean, when you put it on earlier this afternoon, how did it feel? Does it feel good? And are the boys excited to play in this jersey?
Yes, I think so. It's a nicer material than our last kit. I think the boys are very excited to play their first away game in the jersey. I am. But it looks very cool. Yeah.
Lekker. Josh, nominate someone else. Who else can we chat to? Jesse. The man is smiling from ear to ear. The man was already having a few cold drinks earlier on. I mean, he's ready for the big vibe. Jesse, what position do you play?
Fullback wing. So either wing.
Fullback or wing. Which Stormers player will you be eyeing the most this afternoon? Sabelo, Sinatra, maybe Damian Willemse. Who are you eyeing? Hey, is that your guy, Damian Willemse? What do you love so much about Damian Willemse?
I think he's just a versatile player. What can't he play?
Fact.
12, 13, 15.
Fly half if he has to.
Fly if he has to. He can play anywhere on the park, and he just always seems to put up a performance that you can't ignore.
I want to talk about the special partnership between your rugby club, the Masi Rugby Club, as well as Sport Pesa. I mean, the opportunity for you as a young rugby player who currently plays club rugby to come and watch the professional guys. I mean, that's a big opportunity because you get to learn from some of these guys. I know that previously Sport Pesa has also hosted the War Room, you know, where you get to chill with John Dobson and some of the professional players just to learn from them. For you as a young player, how important are these opportunities just to elevate your game for you to become a better rugby player?
Look, it's definitely a confidence booster. I mean, I was at the fundraiser where I met Evan Roos, Skara Nzabeni, and John Dobson. And for me, it was actually an eye-opener. I always looked up to these guys like they were these untouchable guys. But realistically, they're just like us, except they're playing.
They also started somewhere.
Exactly. So some of these guys could have been playing for clubs like us. I mean, not all of us are going to make it up to the Stormers, but we're not playing for that. We're playing for the love of rugby and for Masi Rugby Club.
Yeah. Talking about Masi you know, that speaks to we want to succeed, we want to go further. For you as a young rugby player, what are some of your individual dreams and goals? Because yes, it's a team sport, but maybe there's something that you carry in your heart, you know, and this beautiful club rugby team is a platform for that for you.
Yeah. Look, individually, I obviously have my dreams, and obviously dreams don't always come true. Yeah. But honestly, to touch that field would be crazy. Yeah. It would just be crazy. But yeah, every boy has a dream, and sometimes that dream comes true. So only the future will tell.
Keep dreaming. I mean, see what Sasha Feinberg Omezulu is doing at the moment. I mean, he's living his dream. I have to ask you about the sexy brand new away kit that you guys are wearing right now. The moment that you put it on this afternoon, how did it feel? Are you ready to play in this jersey, my brother?
I wanted to play a game today. When I put the jersey.
Where did he, man? He's ready for action.
I had a game yesterday, but I was ready to play another game as soon as
my man.
Yeah.
How does it feel? Just talk to me about the material.
Breathable. Yeah. It's comfortable. I can run 100 miles.
You ready to play? You ready to play?
They need to, John Dobson, pull me up.
I mean, maybe there might be an injury. Damian Willemse might get injured, and then we put you in. We put you in. Thank you so much. Let's nominate some of the guys. Who can we chat to? My brother.
How are you, sir? Okay, I'm gonna stop there.
chatting to more of the Masi Rugby Club players. Zahir joins me right now, my brother. You're smiling from ear to ear. You excited to see the Stormers this afternoon?
Yes, I am. But you know, I'm actually a Sharks fan, so I want to.
Oh, yeah. Worried, man. So you were quite excited when they got beaten by the Sharks here a few weeks ago.
Yes, oh man, no way.
You see, be your own. Our enemies live amongst us. He's one of our enemies, this guy. Zahir, brother, tell me, what position do you play?
I play fly off, but I started this year, so I found myself at wing and center, you know, so building myself up into that fly off role. But that is my primary position.
Nice. I know that you don't support the Stormers, clearly you support the Sharks. Which player on the field today will you be watching quite closely? Because to me, coming to a professional rugby game is an opportunity for you as a young rugby player to learn from some of the pros. Who are you eyeing today? Sasha, maybe? Damien?
Definitely Damien Willemse.
At fullback there.
Shout out my man Gaza, my role model.
In terms of this rugby club, Masi Rugby Club, we talk about club rugby being like the energy, the engine of South African rugby. How have you found your experience playing for this beautiful rugby club?
You know, I only started this year, as I said, but you know, as I came into it, you know, I found that these players, they've been playing here for years, they have this love for the badge. You know, you find yourself buying into it as a young guy and you want to be part of something like that.
Nice. In terms of the special partnership between your rugby club and Sport Pesa, that's the name that is draped on this beautiful jersey. How important is that for you as a young rugby player to know that you guys are being supported, you guys are being shown not just love in terms of people talking about you, but financial backing as well?
Yes, it's very important because, you know, Masi is one of the less privileged clubs. So it gives us the opportunity to build ourselves and become one of the great clubs. And, you know, as a young player, knowing you are back, that is actually what you are looking for. 100%. So that you yourself can grow and become world-class one day.
Hey, this brother, you'll be world-class very soon. Let's see how good you are at making a score prediction. Give me a quick score prediction. Stormers taking on the Dragons right here in Cape Town. URC. Dragons are currently 15th on the log. Stormers, number 3. What's going to happen here? It should be an easy one, some would say.
Yes, even though I'm a Sharks fan, I know for the fact the Stormers will win.
Yes.
I'm thinking about 40 plus points for the Stormers, the Dragons, under 20.
Under 20. Yo, behoorlijke bakslag. One more. Let's nominate one more of your team members. One of those guys there at the back. Okay, no, that's fine.
Interviews that they might do in the suit now as well. So.
Okay. Lacquer. Are these guys still with us?
Yeah.
See, seating allocation is with them.
So you've got the content creators in front of you. Okay. You guys.
Dale mala,
Welcome to the Cape Town Stadium URC action, the United Rugby Championship, as the Stormers take on the Dragons. Just a reminder, the Stormers are currently third on the log standings, while the Dragons, they're having somewhat of a shaky season. They're currently 15th on the log standings. So a lot of people in this Cape Town Stadium expecting the Stormers to handle their business quite comfortably, the same way that they did last week out at Loftus. But this is the Sports Pesa Matchday Experience, coming to you live on Omni Audio Africa. Of course, we are 2 minutes into this encounter. Already some quick running rugby from the Stormers. Sasha Feinberg-Gomezulu already getting a 50-22. The Stormers looking strong, confident. They're about to score their first try, some would say. They've got ball in hand. Dragons defense being tested a little bit. Ivan Roos, the man who's back in the squad, with a solid carry there. Of course, we bring you the fans, we bring you the energy, and as I always say, we bring you the cheers. I've got NK joining me. How are you finding your first Stormers matchday experience?
So I'm actually incredibly honored and blessed to be...
Amen, sister. It is a Sunday after all.
It's a Sunday. It's a blessed Sunday. Thank you so much to Sport Pesa for getting me here. I mean, I'm in Cape Town for a month. I'm in first year, and I mean, third row, everybody. So I'm here. I'm watching, and I'm staying tuned.
VIP experience, eh? How does it feel being in the third row, you know, so close to the action? Some of these players, they're like Springbok players. Some of them are famous. Some of them are like world class. Like, what does it feel being so close to the action?
Can I tell you, when the 50-22 comes right about here, I'm going to wave to Sasha and say, hi, hi.
Are you just going to say hi?
I'm going to scream, Sasha, I love you.
Oh, someone say, Sasha, I want to marry you.
Ooh.
That's a stretch, no?
Ooh.
That's a stretch.
It's a bit of a stretch, but I do love him, though.
You do love him. What do you?
I love him.
What do you love about Sasha so much? I mean, everyone in South Africa loves him as a rugby player. Some ladies love the way he looks. You know, what do you love so much about Sasha?
Can I be honest?
Please be honest.
That first World Cup that I watched, and the way he just came out as a star. So we basically started at the same time because he made his debut, and I started watching rugby. So basically, we're following each other and we're on the same path, and just watching him grow as I grow, as my love for rugby grows, and he's also growing at the same time. I just feel like it's a bond. Of course, he doesn't know this bond exists, but it's a bond for me.
Nah, don't worry. He's gonna see you right now. He's gonna see you right now, and when your eyes lock, he will know. He will know. He will know. I want to ask you about just the energy in the stadium. Of course, today is not a sold-out affair. You know, it's a little bit more quiet, a little bit more reserved. A lot of people have gone to church, probably. You know, but just experiencing being in the Cape Town Stadium with Sport Pesa, how has that experience been for you?
I mean, I've been so nervous. I know that when I was coming here, I was actually a little bit late because, you know, I was lost. I've never done this before. I'm alone. I'm 18. But as soon as I got here, everyone was so welcoming. You know, like everyone, it felt like I'd known them for a long time. Everyone's so willing to whip out their cameras and take photos of you and stuff like that. And I just feel like it's putting me at ease. Of course, I'm still nervous, first impressions and everything. But just being here with Sport Pesa and knowing that they're so welcoming and joyful, it makes me want to come back. It makes me want to do this again and work even harder for them. You know, grind even harder for them. And yeah.
Okay. I want to see how good you know your rugby. Right?
Okay.
I want to get a nice score prediction from you. And what do you think is going to happen in this rugby game this afternoon?
So the Dragons are from Wales, right? And we all know how Wales have been doing in the last few years. I mean,
they've been shocking.
I watched them in the Six Nations, and I mean, whatever's happening in the national team obviously is going to translate into local rugby. So it's not looking too good for them. I'm not optimistic for them, and I know what Sasha can do. Right? So I want to give a comfortable 34-5. I'll give them one try.
Okay.
They don't make the conversion, unfortunately. They don't make the conversion, but I'll give them 34-5. Yeah.
If you were a rugby player, right? I want you to look into this camera.
Okay.
How would you celebrate a try? I want you to give me that energy, that raw emotion, that raw feeling, that raw excitement. Right?
Okay.
Facially. Of course, we've got limited space here.
Right.
But look into the camera for me and show me your try celebration. Your try celebration into camera. With the mic in hand, and take me through it.
So, basically, right, I love schoolboy rugby, and in schoolboy rugby, they always do this kind of Sino up to date?
No,
Okay, so
educate me.
let me get you up to date. So
Trust me,
basically,
I'm not 18, you know. I'm not 18.
Ish. So that's basically.
What's Oramax?
It's actually, let me say aura farming. Aura farming is basically like, you know, when you want to look good for the photo.
Yes.
You want to look good for the photo. You want to create those moments like, this is gonna transcend into history, and everyone's gonna post it and post it and post it because you just look so good. You look cold.
Oh.
You look tough. You
But
look tough.
you're looking cool, but you're not trying too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Aura farming.
Aura forming.
Aura farming, like you farm.
Oh.
Yeah. Aura farming.
Oh, aura forming.
Yeah. And then I think when you're good at it, that's when it's aura maxing.
Okay.
Yeah. But don't go around telling people I told you that because it's low-key not cool anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what's cool now?
It's
What's
when you
hard in the
aura
streets?
farm, but you don't say that you're aura farming.
Oh.
You know, the aim is to not try to.
The aim is not to sweat.
Not to sweat.
That's what my generation says.
Yeah.
The aim is not to
Us
sweat.
is not to try too hard.
Not to try too hard.
Aura farm.
Keep it easy. Keep it easy. Thank you so much, NK. Thank you so much for joining us on the Sport Pesa Match Day Experience. We'll chat to you a little bit later in the second half. Enjoy the first half, and when you see Sasha a little bit close, you know, just tell him that you're ready. Just tell him that you're ready.
I'll say hey.
Okay.
Thank
Perfect,
you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Sasha! Try time!
Oh my God.
Sharpen up, especially towards the business end of the season.
You know, it's funny. It's almost kind of like the lull started with Sasha taking on the captaincy, and I don't want to say that there's some type of, you know, correlation.
Spicy, Daniel. You're spicy.
No, but I'm saying he's young. Look, I'm the first person to say that I think we're watching a prodigal, like a once in a generation, maybe the greatest rugby player of all time.
Yeah.
In Sasha Farmer. But he's still a youngster. And at the end of the day, to take on the captaincy, it's a leadership role, and I think it took a while maybe to get him into the fold. There was also a couple of injuries. I think they lost Nell for quite some time at the back end in that period, and that affects Nell. I think people undervalue Nell in the midfield, just how good he is.
And Sinat, not Sinat,
Simeone,
Wandi,
100%. So, but as well, when you've got Sasha up there, and then you've lost leaders like Nell, and you've lost leaders like Dion Fury, you know what I mean? You're looking at someone, and Sasha's still a youngster. He will fill into the role, and I think we're starting to see it a little bit now. He's had some time, and I think we saw it in the Bulls, the game against the Bulls, and he's been super. He's absolutely good.
20 minutes into this URC battle between the Stormers and the Dragons. Stormers sitting on 14 points. The Dragons are yet to score a single point. Somewhat of a reflection of their season so far. They currently find themselves 15th on the log standing, so it's very tough, you know, for the team from Wales.
What's happening with Welsh rugby? You know what, like
We saw them struggle even in the Six Nations.
but it's really taken a sharp fall off. I mean, it wasn't long ago when they had, Williams and they were pushing the All Blacks and they were beating us.
I don't think it's from the time when Alan Wynne Jones.
No, but I think there's no money in Welsh rugby, and I think that's a major problem. They've obviously got a very small player pool to pick from a talent perspective. And I think the fact that them trying to maintain 4 franchises is insane. So I think they're already looking at dropping one for next season.
Okay.
I think it could be the Dragons. It could be the Dragons, although I don't know. They're a big, they've got a big player pool because they're coming from a big, big area, big population point. Maybe Ospreys. Ospreys also not great. It's very sad to see Welsh rugby in the state that it is, because this is not a coincidence.
It's almost as though the Stormers are playing a high school team, to be honest. You know? so far of this encounter?
My analysis of the last 20 minutes. Well, I think I've been involved on the commentary, so already the analysis has been much, much better. Look, Stormers should win the title. I mean, finish top of the log. Easily should finish top of the log. They have the best squad. They've got the best depth. They just need a little bit. I think it's a little bit of cohesion between experience and youth. But when it comes to skill, when it comes to talent, I don't think anyone can touch it. I mean, that scrum. When that scrum, we just saw now. Stormers breaking through again in the 22. We've got a streaker coming across here. We've got a streaker coming down. How you doing, my darling?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Remind me your name.
I'm Kamo.
Who?
Kamo.
Can I say it? Kamo.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes, Kamo.
Kamo.
There's no click.
There's no click.
Yeah, it's just Kamo.
Can I say Kamo?
No. It's just Kamo.
Okay, Kamo.
Yeah.
All right, Kamo. Kamo, what do you think about the performance today from the Stormers?
It's Sasha's game, clearly. First try is converted. Second try is converted. So I think we can say we are at Sasha's game.
Yeah, because if you want something done right, you put a Jew at fly half, and that's what happens, right?
True.
Joel Spansky in 95, Sasha Farnberg and Kumazulu now. Right?
Like how many points?
All right. What do you think about Imad Khan, the little number 9? You see him running around?
For the Stormers.
The Stormers. He just finished, just matriculated out of Bishop.
I haven't seen.
He is phenomenal.
And I need to open my eyes and watch
open your
daily.
eyes.
I just hope that, in the second half they'll be closer to us, so I will be able to see.
Because the Stormers will be scoring this side, we'll be seeing all the action. It's a little bit boring right now.
It's too far, man.
It is too far. Also, my eyesight. But you're young. How old are you now?
I am 23.
You should
Look
not.
at the. Oh my days, Damien.
What's going on? Tell me, describe.
He's got it though.
What's happening?
He's gonna kick. He's gonna kick.
He's caught, all right. Now they've got to get over the ball, secure the ball, bring it back, beautifully done by the forwards.
Number 9.
Yeah, that's the number. This is number 9.
Number 9.
His name is Imad Khan, and he's going to be a future
He's
Springbok.
controlling the game quite well.
He's doing outstandingly.
I think he's really doing well. But
Well
the
done.
game pressure, but he's still able to control it.
I love that. Have you always been into rugby?
Yes, but my love for it actually started at uni, right?
Why do you?
Because back at home, rugby was not a thing. I was like a soccer girl, netball girl. And
Did you
then
play? Play netball.
played netball,
What
played
position?
soccer. I played wing and center.
And in football?
I was a middle forward.
Sentiment.
Taking.
Dominating, like a general.
Super nice. I think soccer has to be the best sport I've ever played.
You know what, I'm not going to lie. Look, my first love is football. Second to rugby.
And then I got here, and everything changed. And now
Why?
I'm like a rugby girl.
Because of the stadium?
I mean, former university, so I'm from CPUT. So
Okay.
I got involved with the rugby club, became
Amazing.
the MC, an amazing MC for the rugby
Yeah?
club. So Varsity Shield
Okay, so
actually.
you like
I'm like
royalty, yeah?
I'm like royalty, yeah.
You're like rugby royalty.
Rugby
CBT
royalty.
okay?
CPUT royalty,
I love
especially being here and having to actually see the game like this. When I see the likes of presenters within Supersport, that brings joy to my heart.
I love it.
See, when I see them, I'm like, Supersport, I see you one day.
We see you, baby.
We see you there.
We see you, baby. She's going to be working with you soon. She's going to be dominating.
Talking it and
Just remember,
locking it in.
it's with a clap. With a clap. Just remember, no
click.
No click.
No
With a
click.
clap. Okay.
No click at all.
All right. So now, what else? Tell me. So, what do we think about the Gwen Dragons?
They're strong.
Are they strong?
I think they're strong.
For who?
When it
Like
comes
the
to
blind
the
school?
strength. No, man. I don't
Oh.
mean against the Stormers are strong. But as a pack themselves, we've seen that.
Oh! I feel that was your fault. I feel you emboldened them
I
with
didn't.
all of your. They're so strong. They're so strong. Stormers heard that. They got afraid and they let the
I
guy
think
through.
maybe my words landed on some of the ear, and
Yeah, you were completely responsible for that.
I don't take fault.
You know what? But on that note, I'm going to hand you back to. Do you know this man, Aaron Masamela? I think he's looking phenomenal. What do you think right now? He's lost weight in the break. Hey?
I mean, I last saw him like 2 weeks ago, I guess.
Yeah, but look at him now.
Big change.
Hey?
Daniel, you hate me, bro. Like you hate me. Yo, and I lost weight. Yo,
I don't see that.
ah, like you're against me.
No, me, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Yo,
I'm just.
are you saying I'm fat?
Hey guys, nobody shaming me. You don't do that over here. You don't do that over here.
Quick score update, 25 minutes into this URC battle. Stormers taking on the Dragons. Dragons scoring their first try of the game. She's the one who called it. You know, she's the one who motivated the Dragons to get that 7 points on the board. Worry not.
Because the moment I said they're playing good
Welsh,
then they try.
you're the problem here. You're the problem. You're the problem. Kelly, not just my weight, eh? Not just my weight. Stormers fans, they'll be happy. They're currently on 14 points. Sasha slotting away all 14 points. 2 tries, 2 conversions as well. We're coming to you live on Omni Audio Africa. We've got a familiar face here. You know, if you're familiar with the Sport Pesa matchday experiences, I'll take you back to that day when we went to Belleville. You know, Varsity Shield. You know, there was a young lady on the mic doing her thing. I mean, killing it. You know, that's a given. That's a given, you know. They be watching, right? Just remind us, what's your name and what brings you to yet another Stormers matchday experience?
Firstly, Sport Pesa has become family. My name is and I like to say that, you know, within the times I have to introduce myself, I have to say that I'm a lover of sports. I am the Varsity Shield MC for CBT. That is where last time we saw each other, but now we're back again with the Sport Pesa family.
Yeah, boy.
Because this is home.
This is home.
Yeah.
I think these seats, they might as well write our names on it.
I think so. You
It's
know,
a
like
given.
when they say like VIP reservation, like permanently so.
It's like those parking areas where you can see the CEO's name is written there. You know, you can't park there because, hey, if you do, you're gonna have problems. How have you found your afternoon so far? Because the one thing that's different is that this game is being played on a Sunday. You know, so like, does that change the way in which you approach the game? Because I mean, usually on a Saturday we would go out and would party hard. Tonight is somewhat of a school night, you know, and that's why 3 o'clock kickoff is perfect. If you want to have 1 or 2 cold ones afterwards, you know, you can, but 8 o'clock you must be at home. Does it change your approach as to how you enjoy the match day experience?
I think it's quite different. I mean, it's a Sunday. Actually, it was at work in the morning,
Wow.
and then I came back, knocked off, and I'm like, you know, relax.
Did you go to church?
I didn't. I was at work.
Okay, no, that's fine.
And
That's
so
fine.
we pray for the team and we pray for the blessed day.
Hallelujah, amen.
Amen.
Amen, amen.
Glory.
So it does change your vibe a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does change the vibe a little, and also it's an earlier game, so you just need to contemplate because we have the match day experience for the concentration, and they go again, getting closer. But Sasha said no.
Sasha on the defense, baby. Sasha on the defense. Let's go.
That was amazing. That was honestly 5-meter line, and he was almost there, but Sasha said, "Not on my watch. I'm gonna block you, and you're not gonna be there."
You know what I want you to do? I know that you're good with the mic. I know that you've got the skills. I mean, during the match day experience, you were emceeing, so we couldn't really like test out your commentary skills.
Oh my day!
I wanna give you the mic right now, right? I wanna give you the mic, and I want you to commentate for me. Get us to feel the energy, the vibe, the excitement.
Okay, first of all, disclaimer, I've never done this before, so being an MC and a commentator is 2 different fields, and commentators, they're doing a wonderful job, but now we're back again, and it seems like it's tight. They're having their scrum right now. Well, the Dragons get dominion on the ball because they are definitely on the 5-meter line, and the ref calls it. I don't know what's going on right now. However, it seems like there's a bit of a fight happening. But we're back again because the DHL Stormers have the ball. The number 9 has been carrying the game, controlling it very well. Pressure or no pressure. And it seems like he's about... Are they going back for scrum? They're going to scrum again. I've learned that at times we need to keep quiet and let the game speak for itself. And I'm going to do that right now so that we all watch and see what's going to happen. Because right now I still feel like I'm struggling to tell with the scrum who has possession. competition. Who's stronger? Is it the Stormers or is it the Dragons? We will see in a... Okay, now they are locking in. They are squeezing through it, right? They're squeezing through it. The ball is still on the DHL Stormers dominion. What's going to happen? Ref calls it again, and it's back on play. Ladies and gentlemen, the DHL Stormers actually are handling the game quite well, right?
Love it.
I think I still have more to learn with commentary because this thing is really hard.
And you must know the rules, eh? No, I love it. I think that was the first one. Since you're a part of the family, we'll have you on again, you know, and we'll keep on growing you know. We saw the Super Sport crew walk past earlier on. Someday, you know, you might be a part of that crew. One day.
Locked in.
Talking about some of the Springbok players that we have on the field right now, who would you say is your favorite Springbok player and why?
Damien.
And especially the ones that play for the Stormers. Did I hear Damien Willemse? Why do you love Damien Willemse? Why do you love Damien so
when
much?
you're the last man, but your effect on the team is seen and shown. I feel like we all watch rugby with the idea that the forward line brings the strength, but the back line brings the speed, and their speed comes with calmness actually. And you see, he's like watching the game from the back. Whatever happens, he's there, full back. That's why they call him full back. You know, fully paying attention to the game and controlling the game from the back. Because there you go.
There's your boy.
And by the way, he's like a cousin of the CBET coach.
Meaning that
Family.
meaning that there's some connection from you to him.
Yeah, through the coaches and stuff. So if it's CBET,
So basically, he's your brother.
basically. Just jokes. If the blood is blue for CBET, clearly the blood is blue for the Stormers.
I love it.
mean, family.
What would you say is your unpopular opinion about the sport of rugby? You mentioned that you're someone that loves rugby, you love all sporting codes. I mean, you're the MC for CPUT. You watch a lot of rugby. What is the thing that you would say is an unpopular opinion?
Sheesh. Okay, I'm not sure if I can say it's an unpopular opinion. However, I feel like one thing that I've learned to appreciate with rugby is the discipline that comes with it. As much as it gets violent, but these people love each other on the field and outside of the field. And I feel like that's what brings the most chemistry within a team.
So there's almost a perception that they're not disciplined. And you've seen the fact that they are like little close-knit family. You know, they love each other, they support each other. And also John Dobson throughout the season talks about this team is supposed to represent more for the city of Cape Town than just the rugby team. Okay. What do you think is going to happen in this encounter?
Stormers is taking it definitely.
By how far? That's a given.
Okay, before the game started, I had predicted 37-17. But now I'm going to change it. Maybe let me push it a bit far, maybe like 42-23.
42-23. Okay. Well, we're currently 33 minutes into this first half. Stormers leading by the 2 tries, 2 conversions from Sasha. 14 points on the board. The Dragons are on 7 points. If there's one thing that you would like to say to our Omni Audio family that are currently watching online, those that are doubtful of sometimes buying a ticket and coming to these match day experiences with Sport Pesa, what would you say to those fans?
It is the match day experience, meaning that you need more people. You get to experience the game from the sidelines. However, you are closer to people that actually love the game. There's also people that don't really understand the game, but when you're here, you get to learn from the best. People will teach you commentary, for example. People will teach you the language of rugby, the love that comes with rugby, and you get to realize that as far as you are traveling from home, you're gonna get here, and everybody is as close as next to each other.
Love it. Thank you so much for joining us yet again. We'll see you a little bit later as the energy, the vibes continue right here on the Sport Pesa Match Day Experience. In the middle.
sir?
I'm good, thanks. Yourself? I got Aubrey.
Aubrey? It's a great name, Aubrey. You don't hear Aubrey's much today. When was the last time you heard of Aubrey, like a little baby Aubrey being born? It's one of those names. It's one of those names.
Yeah.
Like Ronald.
Yeah.
When was the last time you heard baby Ronald? Baby Aubrey. I think, so my name's Daniel.
Yes.
I think it's like long lasting. I think Daniel goes throughout the ages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Aubrey, so you're a Dragons fan?
No. Definitely not. I'm a Stormers fan.
Stormers fan through and through?
Sorry?
Stormers fan through and through? Born Stormers?
Born Stormers?
Okay.
Well, I mean, I started from Western Province, really. I mean, when it used to be Western Province, then...
Let's not give away your age, You know, it's like, honestly, I think your beard made you the job, but I mean, you know, we don't have to tell the viewers. You know what I mean? So, okay, so, but a Stormers, proper Stormers fan.
Yeah, it's a problem.
I feel like, you know, I'm obviously, I don't know if my accent gives it away, but I'm from Joburg.
Yep.
Originally.
I can see the...
You can see with my line. But you know what, I've been living here for 7 years, and Stormers are kind of like my adopted team.
Sure.
And I'm very happy that they are, because I think they're a phenomenal outfit. I think it's a phenomenal franchise, the way that it's run, and with a lot of talent.
Lots of talent. I mean, if you look at the youngsters that are playing here, there's a lot of young players out there, particularly the backline.
Who would take you up? Which one of them would take you? You're talking about particularly when it comes to young.
Well, I mean, if you look at Sasha.
Definitely Sasha.
I mean, Sasha. You know, the other one for me is Willemse. Willemse, when he came through, it was just an amazing youngster. You could see that this is talent.
Yeah.
Now Sasha, I mean, it seems like we're churning them out. And I like the number 8 as well.
Evan Roos.
Oh my word.
So me and Aaron have got Aaron likes Evan Roos.
Right. Yeah.
I tend to call him Evan Doos because he struggles. I think he just struggles with decision making in the final. You know, in the final, the last 5.
Yes, yeah.
And you know what? I think when it comes, and I think that's been his problem at the Springbok level.
Yes,
That's,
true, yeah.
Maybe Rassie doesn't necessarily believe in him when it comes to that decision making.
Sure.
He's got all the talent in the world. He's got all the
so much
attributes.
talent.
He's got power, pace, everything.
Pace and everything.
But-
you know, he's got soft hands as well. I mean, what you find with the Stormers, most of these guys have got lots of soft hands through the backline, really. I love that.
I think Dobson's an amazing coach.
No,
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I think Dobson's an amazing coach. I think also, you talk about youngsters. There's this boy, the number 9 from Bishops,
yes.
Imad Khan.
Yep.
Very talented youngster. He was in under 21s, the Springbok under 21, the under 20s that just won the the championship. Outstanding little player. There we go, sir.
It was close. I mean, Dobson, I've watched Dobbo when he was coaching UCT. I mean, again, giving my age away.
You know what? You've watched old YouTube videos of him. You know what I mean? Because my boy Aubrey, he's only pushing 26, 27 these days. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so
he's a very good coach.
No, he's a
I loved
phenomenal
his
coach.
teams. All his teams are always playing expansive game. I mean, that's
But I feel that it's also, you know what I like with Dobson is that it's direct. Oh, I've got a little bit of a bust up. A little argy-bargy. I feel in a proper 15 on 15 like rumble, the Stormers smashed the hell out of the Dragons. If we had to put him in a ring, I think we just stick Schickling against like all of them. You know what I mean? Schickling just knock all of them out. But what I was going to say with you mentioned with Dobson, what I think is that, you know, Dobbo, he plays expansive rugby, but he's very big on structure, on his set pieces. His set pieces are very good. You look at the Stormers scrum, it's a strong scrum. The line out is a strong scrum.
I mean, you have to have a good base really to be able to get the other guys to play. So you sort of set up the team properly. Good base, then you've got all the backline players who can do the job for you.
But I think we were talking earlier, me and Aaron, about the lull that the Stormers season, where they came off with such a bang, they were smashing everybody, and it kind of fell into a little bit of a lull. Mid-season they couldn't get a win.
Yes.
And we kind of mentioned that it was kind of like concurrent with Ruan Nelg being injured, Dion Fourie being injured, and then Sasha taking over the captaincy as a young, even though as prodigal as the talent he is, he's young. He's still a kid, and I think we forget that he's a kid, So to put that pressure on him without the other leaders, Morat, without the other leaders that were around him, and I think that's what we're kind of seeing now is that a little bit of that experience coming back into the Stormers. Sasha's a little bit more comfortable in that leadership leadership role.
Yes.
And
I think I agree with you because I watched the game. He was here. He was trying to do too much. I could see that he really wants to do
100%.
too much, and you know, it was a bit.
No, 100%. I think it's the pressure.
Yeah.
Look, again, and I think we forget about, you know, we tend to look at these guys like they're just on the TV, you know.
Yes,
they just,
yes.
You know, he's a kid.
He's a kid.
He's a kid, and then like he's got everyone's thinking about him. You know, Sasha Farmbek Komazulu is the next best thing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
It's too much pressure. I mean, even when I read it out in newspapers, some things were just said about him, and obviously Dobo came out and he defended that.
Yeah.
And which was a great. I mean, these guys need to be protected.
Yeah.
Particularly as youngsters. I mean, we sort of tend to put too much pressure on them, and they don't fulfill their careers because of this pressure.
Absolutely.
Somebody needs to protect him.
Look,
But
you see
I think he's in a good environment.
I think what I can say, and I think what Rusty's done, especially within the rugby fold in this country, is we are very careful. I think previously, you know, the old regimes, we used to see the press getting on a player. You know, you look at Butch James with his tackling, the press would come down on him. Clyde Rathbone, you know, all these kind of players. You know, I think you don't see that much anymore. I think the press are very, and I think that maybe that direction's come down from the top. You know what I mean? But Orbs, thank you very much. That's from me and you.
Hello, sir. How are you? Good. How are you finding the game so far?
Oh, it's a fantastic game. I mean, I'm enjoying it. You know, I thought at the beginning, we were running away with it. Yeah. But now it sort of seems to have settled down a little bit. And, you know, that's the type of rugby you want to watch. Yes. You want to watch a competitive game. You don't want to watch a one-sided game. I love it because it is.
Give me a final score prediction. How do you see this game ending as we are coming to the end of the first half?
Well, I mean, I think we'll double the score, 28-7. Really.
No, 28-7. I mean, you give them 3 points. Say 28-10, me.
Well, no. I mean, yes, of course, they come through, but they don't finish anything here.
Yeah.
They can't finish anything.
They'll make it to the 22, but they won't score.
They won't score. No, they end up right here. I mean, our guys just, I think we'll beat them. I mean, it's going to be an easy game for us.
Fantastic.
I like the fact that though it's competitive, I was a bit worried at the beginning. I thought, you know, you're going to watch a game where it's just going to be a walkover, but it's not a walkover. It's a very competitive game. Which we do. I enjoy the type of game.
Very true. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Thank you so much. We'll chat to you a little bit later. Sport Pesa Match Day Experience right here at the DHL Stadium. Look at the supporters looking absolutely beautiful. URC, United Rugby Championship action. It's halftime right here in Cape Town. Stormers leading 14-7 points against the Dragons. I'll remind you, coming into this encounter, the Stormers were a team that beat the Bulls out at Loftus 32-19 points. That winning momentum, that winning mentality coming into this game, completely dominating the Dragons. The one highlight from that first half for the Stormers is the fact that Sasha Feinberg Ngomezulu, the superstar fly half, is firing on all cylinders, scoring all 14 points. Just the ability for him to find the gap, cutting through the Dragons like a hot knife through butter to secure that first try, slotting away that conversion as well, and just the chemistry between himself and his teammates leading to that second try as well. 14 points going to Sasha. The Dragons towards the latter part of that first half, gaining a little bit of confidence, one could say, securing at least one try. A little bit of sloppy defending from the Stormers towards the back end of that first half, but worry not, Stormer supporters, their fans and their supporters will be smiling from ear to ear at the end of this game. At this point in time, we are seeing some exciting activations from DHL. Of the vibe. What role do you play for the Stormers? Okay. Head on? Strength and conditioning. Oh, fantastic. What's your name, sir? Winslow. Oh, fantastic. Right here at the Cape Town Stadium, the one thing that I love about Sport Pesa is we're showing you a different side of rugby. The one thing a member of the strength and conditioning department for the Stormers. Sir, my brother, how are you doing this afternoon? And what's your name?
Winslow Mullins. I'm doing very good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing very, very well. Tell us more about the role that you play for the Stormers. It is half time. We're seeing you filling up the water bottles, getting things ready for the second half.
Yeah, look, it's all about, especially in this heat, getting the boys hydrated. So I work under the head of strength and conditioning, which is Rifat Zappi, very well known guy with a long hair. So our role is basically just to keep the players fit, keep them on the field, and like I said, in this heat, keep the players hydrated.
Is there one thing maybe that you can tell us about, like your role, that we as fans don't necessarily get to see? Because it's a long season, strength and conditioning becomes a very, very important part of the conversation. And for us as rugby fans, we just want to see people performing all the time, but there are certain details that you know about the players that we might not know.
Yeah, I think our most important role, I think differs from, union or company to company, but is to keep the players happy, whether it's mentally, whether it's fitness-wise. Just be there for the players, keep a smile on their face, and make sure that they feel happy on the field as well.
In terms of the role that you guys play as strength and conditioning, how do you guys work closely with Coach Dalbo? Because I know that Coach Dalbo also always talks about a happy team is a team that does well. They talk about brotherhood, they talk about unity, just the energy and the vibe that you get from the squad. I'm sure that you guys are a part of that conversation as well.
Yeah, look, like I said, my boss, he works very, very close with Dalbo, but it's just in terms of time management on the field, making sure that the players don't overtrain, make sure we keep them, like I said, fit and always ready to go.
Fantastic, sir. Thank you so much for the role that you play with the Stormers, and thank you so much for the work that you guys do as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Remember to like and follow Sport Pesa on the socials.
Woo! Thank you. Hello, sir. How are you? I'm doing well, sir. Can we steal 2 minutes of your time, sir? Now we just want to chat to you on the Sport Pesa. Sport Pesa match day experience. It is half time between the Stormers and the Dragons. We're shining a big spotlight on some of the faces that you don't necessarily get to see on the rugby field, but they're important in terms of making sure that things align perfectly on the field. We've got Brandon, and he's the sports scientist for the Stormers. Brandon, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing very, very well. Tell us a little bit more about the role that you play for the Stormers.
So I basically just track the guys and having loads what they do on the field and in training, and just upload it to systems and just make sure that they're not doing too much or too little.
Why is that so important? Because we know that the rugby season is quite long, and we know that some of these players will also play for the Springboks as well. Managing them could be quite important throughout the whole year.
Yeah, basically you can't manage something, like you can't track something, you can't manage it. So that's what I do, make sure their loads are nice and consistent and they don't do too much or too little, like I said, and hopefully that helps. Just keep them fresh.
Absolutely love it. Brandon, thank you so much for the work that you do, and enjoy the second half.
You too.
Thank you, thank you. Welcome to it. We're right here at the DHL Cape Town Stadium. It's a big battle that lies ahead in the URC. The Stormers, who are currently at... let's do that again quickly. Welcome to it. We're right here at the Cape Town Stadium. The Stormers taking on the Dragons in the URC. Yes, they beat the Bulls last week, but can the Stormers continue their winning momentum this afternoon as they take on the boys from Wales? We're coming to you live on Omni Audio Africa. It is the Sport Pesa match day experience. As I always say, we're bringing you the vibes, the energy, and the cheers. Let's go, baby! One of the sponsors, Sport Pesa. It's a betting company. The company that's on the shorts of the that's such a no brand everything. Bringing you more fans for the Sport Pesa match day experience. What's your name? Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. My name's Nirda. Thank you for putting me on the spot.
I mean, I'm not putting you on the spot. You're enjoying the rugby. You're right here at the Cape Town Stadium. How have you found the game so far?
Pretty exciting. Well, Sasha scored the first 2 tries, which is amazing. Honestly, sorry, I'm getting distracted while watching the game.
It's a part of the action. It's a part of the action.
But yeah, it's been pretty chill. After all, what's the score now? 17-7. It's a big. Well, I think we lost the last 2 matches.
Yeah, last week the Stormers beat the Bulls, but before that they lost 3 matches in a row. Yes.
today we'll pretty win, and the stadium seems half full. So yeah, it's been fun.
Looking at the Springbok players that are part of this Stormers squad, which Springbok player would you say is your favorite and why?
I think that's a very obvious answer.
You can't say Sasha.
Why?
That's a cheat. Everyone says Sasha.
But that's the only answer.
That's the only answer.
For me, yeah.
Why do you love Sasha so much?
I don't know. It's his energy, the way he plays on the field. Like, how can you not?
Very, very true. When you watch rugby here at the Cape Town Stadium, what makes watching rugby in the stadium so special?
It's the vibe, honestly. The people make the rugby. The people make the vibe, the energy. Like, if it's not for the crowd, then the rugby itself is really boring.
Would you say, are the Stormers winning a trophy this season? Yes, they're looking good, but winning a trophy and having a good season are two completely different things. What do you think?
Honestly, you never know with the Stormers. You generally, you never know. But I feel like we could get it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Do you want to nominate one of your colleagues to chat to us?
One of them, because they won a VIP experience.
Oh, they won a VIP experience.
And they know rugby really well.
Oh, really? Okay. I mean, the books are right there, you know, the imaginary books. You're marking. You're working not from home, but... Oh. Is it? Okay. May I chat to you, or are you also marking books at the stadium? So you don't want to chat to us? Okay, cool. No worries.
They also want the experience.
These two. Hello, sir. How are you? Action continues for the Sport Pesa Matchday Experience. I've got another fan who came with his son this afternoon, winning a special VIP experience. Sir, what's your name?
Dan.
Dan, sir, it's a pleasure to meet you. What brings you to the rugby? And looking at the colors that you are wearing, I mean, this is a little bit of an older jersey. So you're one of the fans that have really supported the Stormers for many, many years. How has your experience been this afternoon?
No, it's been amazing. I came with my son, but I'm already from the days of Newlands. I watched the Stormers and the Western Province those days. So we've been quite a couple of times here at DHL, and I took my son today and we won this VIP experience. That's awesome.
Absolutely love it. I mean, you're one of the older generations. We can see a little bit of the grey. Love the fact that you're bringing the younger generation of Stormers supporters as well. The one thing that I've loved about the Stormers team and what Coach John Dobson is doing is that he's building a team for the future. Now, you've gone through all the trials and tribulations and all of the sad moments with the Stormers. Could this possibly be the season where the Stormers could finally bring back a trophy to Cape Town? We remember they've done it in the past in the URC in that first season. Are we seeing another trophy being brought to Cape Town this year?
No, I think definitely it's possible. I think they must just do what they've done in the beginning of the season. I think they made a bit of bad calls here and there, captaincy calls, maybe. Yeah, but I think, and maybe I think there's a couple of guys that came back now that was injured. There they go. But I think, definitely have a choice. They must just keep composure and do what they do best. And I think if everybody keeps fit, then they can definitely do it.
Looking at some of the Springbok players in the Stormers team, which one is your favorite? Everyone has said Sasha Feinberg, but I'm sure you're a man who loves his rugby. You spotted a lot more talent from our Springbok players. Which one are you watching quite closely and you think they'll make a big impact in 2026 for Rassie Erasmus?
I think that I can't pronounce his name, that guy that just came, number 17, I think he's very strong. Number 17.
Oh, number 17, yeah.
Some with an M. I think he's got a big future. And then Paul de Villiers as well. I think he's got a big future. And the number 17 that just came on. So I think that's the two guys for the future.
Fantastic. Dan, thank you so much for joining us on the Sports Pesa Experience. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Sport Pesa Matchday Matchday Experience brings you the DHL cheerleaders. Look at how beautiful they look. You're not a stranger to the Sport Pesa Matchday Experience.
Not at all.
You're in yellow today. Talk to me about the vibe at the Cape Town Stadium and also being a cheerleader for the DHL team.
This is such a good experience. I mean, we are winning, which makes it even better and makes us more proud to be wearing DHL today.
And it makes your job a lot easier, hey? The fun the fun is already within the stadium, so you don't have to work as hard.
Thank you, Thomas.
How do you find your experience being a cheerleader for the DHL team?
You know, it's always such an amazing experience. Just walking out onto the stage or walking out onto the field is just mind-blowing. And everyone, being a Stormers fan, already has like their individual spirit. So it's always just so easy to vibe along with the crowd itself. It's just, it's the fierce.
Love it. Talking about Gears, what makes the Gears in Cape Town so incredibly special, especially the Gears in the stadium?
He's like vibe.
Like the vibe.
Cape Townians bring the vibe. Everyone comes to the stadium ready because we know the Stormers are going to do the right thing. Just in terms of being a cheerleader, it's also just amazing to do what you love because it never feels like a job. But the vibes are always good. Everyone always comes with smiles, with vibes. We love Cape Town.
Love it. Love it. For future reference, Gears means vibes. Thank you so much, ladies. Appreciate it. Thank you. Cheers, cheers. Sport Pesa Matchday Experience. URC battle between the Stormers and the Dragons. 65 minutes on the clock. The Stormers lead 29 to 14 points. Sasha's been having a brilliant game, scoring 2 tries in the first half, but we spotted someone that is world class in the stands. I'll tell you what happened early on, about 5 minutes ago. Like the ball was kicked into the stands. This man right here, firstly grabbed that ball, you know, like you were coached by Coach Dix from the Springboks, caught it perfectly, and then just the way you threw that ball back, we were like it was so casual, like threw it back like you're a Springbok hooker. Literally. What's your name, brother, first?
My name is Keenan Dias. I'm from Arniston. It's like 2 hours from Cape Town.
Okay.
But I do play club rugby.
Nice.
In the Boland area,
Yes.
Overberg, Grote Dag,
Yes.
we call it. So we played yesterday against Potterver on the N2. And from the other
Have you ever played hooker? And what position do you play currently?
I play 8-man. But
8-man?
Yeah. But I can throw the ball in the line. Yeah.
Wow, that was brilliant. How have you found the game so far this afternoon? The Stormers taking on the Dragons.
We are playing good because we are a good team, but we make very few mistakes where we are the passes. Like Zas sort of passed to Khan. Could have scored. Sasa sort of paused there. Like a few passes not going to end, and I feel like that's 2-3 tries that we didn't score.
Very true. Well, what have you made of the Stormers season so far? Of course, for a long period of time, I think about 7 matches, they were unbeaten in this competition. Then, all of a sudden, the Sharks became a big problem, losing in Cape Town and in Durban. Then they went to and then they went to Joburg, to Ellis Park, and that was the one to me where I was like, it's okay to lose, but to lose to the Lions, I feel like it's a little bit, disappointing, But then last week against the Bulls, they were able to turn things around. Just your analysis of watching the Stormers throughout the season.
Look, we were consistent the whole season. It's only those 3 games where we made a lot of mistakes, first of all, and that cost us the games. I watched the game against the Sharks when we played here. Our kicking, it was bad. Into Fassi's hands, and he had a good game. I think he was man of the match in that game. So, we made a lot of mistakes. That's why we lost the game. But we had a good season. We still, you can see we're gonna win this game. I think we're not gonna lose this game. So we've been consistent. It's just like a few areas in the game we lack consistency, and then we make mistakes, and that's where we Sharks Lions game we lost. Our defense in the Lions game were poor, but we play good, so I'm happy.
Let me ask you something. So me and Aaron are on 2 different sides of the equator here with regards to Evan Roos. I believe, he calls calls him Evan Roos, I call him Evan Roos. Because he makes certain, I feel that he's got all the attributes of being a phenomenal number 8. He's got size, he's got pace, he's got the natural skill. But I think when it comes down to his decision making, I think he struggles.
Yeah, I think it's more anger. We need to control his anger because there's a few penalties where you think, why would he do that? Pushing and shoving after the game. Like, if you take as a person, you don't need to put your hand in another guy's face, you know? You can just leave it, let it be.
But do you not then think that's just sportsman mentality, you know what I mean? It's understanding, it's almost maturity, it's a maturity.
Yeah, I think it is. It's also of the guy getting into your head. I mean, like, you can't push a guy back if he shoves you. You understand what I mean? You just needed to go. And I feel like that is why he is not consistently chosen to play for the Springboks.
Okay, but hold on a second. They talk about those who teach, who can preach or whatever. You, as a number 8, someone puts their hand in your face.
No, I'm going to hit him back.
You're going to hit him back, of course.
No, I'm going to get him back, but I'm not going to hit him back.
But you're not as playing for the Stormers or the Box yet.
Yeah, exactly.
If you were in that position, you would hold your composure a little bit more.
It's more for individual thing. Like, he is a very aggressive guy, so that's what he's going to do. But sometimes I feel like
at this level you can't.
Yeah,
maybe at our level we can. We can drop a little side. It's fantastic speaking to you though. Fantastic. Thank you. And great catch there. It was amazing on the bow. I love it. It was like you did it every Tuesday. You know that nonchalance. I love it. Thanks very much, brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Quick score update right here between the Stormers and the Dragons. Stormers leading 29 to 14 points. Of course, this is the Sport Pesa Matchday Experience. We spoke to a club rugby team earlier on, a lot of their players smiling from ear to ear, being excited. We saw some goose steps as well earlier on, but this man right here is the manager of the Masi Rugby Club. Sir, are you well? Are you enjoying the rugby?
Yes, I certainly am enjoying it. I just feel like we wasted about 15 points left on the field. We left it on the field, so so I'm enjoying it. The gear is lekker, atmosphere is lekker, the vibe is there, so it's all about Cape Town and Masi Rugby Club.
You're talking about Masi Rugby Club. The whole club this afternoon is donning the new away kit, sponsored by Sport Pesa. Talk to us about the special partnership between the Masi Rugby Club as well as Sport Pesa, because I'm sure just the additional support from Sport Pesa means a lot to you and the club and the players.
First and foremost, we're grateful for the partnership which we got now at Sports Pesa. It's all about the community, so they're giving back to the community, so which means we can now start our junior program, we can start our girls program, so the future looks good and we're grateful for it, so we can do some extra things at the club to develop the club, not just the club, but it's our logo at the club goes beyond life beyond rugby.
The one thing that I spoke to the young rugby players earlier about is just the opportunity to come here and watch a professional outfit like the Stormers. In your mind as the club manager, why is it important for the players to regularly come to the Cape Town Stadium and watch the professionals? For example, if I'm a fullback player, I get to watch a world-class player like Damian Willemse do his thing and I get to learn from him. And this partnership between yourself and Sports Pesa goes beyond them just giving you money and them giving you a kit. It also goes into you being able to have a relationship with the Stormers as well. And possibly someday one of your young players could play for the Stormers.
That's great. I think a lot of these youngsters, their dreams is to play here one day at the DHL store at the field. So with them coming here for absorbing the atmosphere, it's already a guide in the right direction for them.
Fantastic. So 10 minutes left in the second half, pardon me. How do you think this game is going to end? How many points are the Stormers going to win by?
My prediction earlier on was Stormers win by 20. That was my prediction. And they're not too far away from it. I mean, if they can score another, I think, 10 points, then they should be there.
Most certainly. So thank you so much, and wishing you and Masi Rugby Club all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, thanks a lot.
They're on 21 points, but we spotted a familiar face. We've seen her at Varsity Rugby, always having a good time, always bringing the cheers and the vibes. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you again.
Hi, I'm back. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
What's your name? Remind us, what's your name?
My name is Loopy Mo.
Who?
Loopy Mo.
Loopy Mo, is that your YouTube name? Is that where we follow you?
Yes, that's how they know me on the street.
That's not the name you're... Yeah.
No, on my best, I'm Lupumzo.
Oh, Lupumzo. Okay. Nice to see you again, Lupumzo. What makes the Stormers match day experience different to Varsity Cup rugby experience?
First of all, I'm on the second row. Amazing. First, secondly, beautiful team, and also it's always good to be at the DHL Stormers. They played well, but I mean it's changing a bit now. But like it's always a good place to be, and it's a Sunday. I love Sunday.
Does it? You know when you go to the rugby on a Sunday, it's a little bit different, you know, because tomorrow is school, tomorrow is work. Like you can party, but you can't party too much. Like it being on a Sunday, does it change your plans for after the game?
It does, because I need to get home and study. I have economics tomorrow.
You're writing a test?
Yes.
Sure. Did you study?
My first one. I will study.
So you haven't studied just yet? Okay, that's fine.
The thing is, if I study before the game, when I scream, it's gonna go out. So I don't want it to exit.
So you must study the night before.
Yes.
So that it doesn't go out.
Yes, but I know I'm not going anywhere after.
Yes.
It's gonna.
Yes. Yeah. And then you must also take your textbook and put it under your pillow, né? So that they, as you're sleeping,
As I'm sleeping.
It can marinate.
Yes. Yes.
I love it. What's that one thing that you would say you've loved the most about the Sport Pesa match day experience today as you're watching the rugby?
I think it's the exclusivity of it all, as I mentioned.
When a VIP.
And a VIP, that's a very important person. Like it's very exclusive. Smallest human like that type of one of my friend. Yeah, understand that. You can see me.
I'm fine in Bantuan.
No, but yeah, well, thank you to everyone who came. But yeah, it's a different. Yeah.
It's a different level.
Yeah.
Love it. When you watch these boys perform on the rugby field, we know that there's a few Springbok players in this team. Which one would you say is your favorite that has really stolen your heart?
Take a wild guess.
Why? Is it because they're good looking or they play good rugby or both? Zoitu. Which one do you like more?
I don't understand rugby, so their looks.
Okay, which one looks better? When he passes here later, you must say, Gomezulu, can I marry you?
Okay. Gomezulu, can I marry you? No, can you marry me?
No, don't worry. What's like letting go?
In Buffalo.
Buffalo, over a Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Hey, that Ramaphosa level.
Personality, I'm living sorry.
No, I hear you. When you look at this game, I want you to describe in one word the experience that you've had today. Just one word. You've seen the players, you've gone through the experience, you were sitting VIP. That one word that you would use to describe your experience today.
I would say worth it. It's worth me not studying.
It's worth it, ne?
It's worth my study time.
It's worth you failing your test tomorrow.
Oh yes, culinary submission week, boss. Can you post in the towel,
To those people that are watching us live on Omni Audio Africa for the first time, right? They want to buy a Stormers ticket, but they're not sure. Encourage them to come to the rugby.
I say to you, come to the next game. It's on the 29th of March. You have to be here to support DHL Stormers. What are they playing against again?
I think they're playing against Edinburgh. I think it's Edinburgh.
Yeah, Bani Abba. Now we'll have a VIP again with Sport Pesa. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Welcome. Bye. See you in the next one. Thank you.
Thomas securing yet another victory. commentary. Apparently we've got one fan here. He was a little bit confused as to whether it's a soccer game or a rugby game. Did you find a little bit of clarity along the way?
I did. The ball was not round. Okay.
That may have been one of the giveaways.
Love it, love it, love it. How did you find the game, sir? The Stormers securing another W. Are you happy with what you've seen from the Stormers this afternoon?
Look, a little bit of a mess up here and there, but
a little bit scrappy.
Bit scrappy, that's the word. But yeah, overall, good result.
Could this be the season for the Stormers? Are they bringing back a trophy to Cape Town?
I think so. With a team like that, they can't go wrong. Yeah.
What about Dobson as a coach?
Fantastic guy. I love him. No, excellent.
You're so calming. You calmed me down.
Very relaxed. Very calm. Very calm.
Because I didn't have too many castles.
Too many cool drinks. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
What's your name?
My name is Rafi.
Who?
Rafi.
Rafi? Rafi, I feel like this place couldn't really work without you. You know what I mean? I feel like you bring the spark.
Yes, sir. I bring the Coke, I bring the Fanta.
You bring the Coke and the Fanta. What else do you bring?
I bring the spark and I bring the happiness. One thing for sure, we have joy here. Go Stormers.
Go Stormers.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been a Stormers fan?
All along, sir. All my life, sir.
Okay, so Cokes for your oaks and smokes for your blokes.
Yes, sir. We do smoke, sir.
Have a good one.
Stormers securing yet another victory right here at the Cape Town Stadium, beating the Dragons. Of course, at the start of the game, we spoke to the Masi Rugby Club. We just want to get their thoughts, their analysis on the action. I mean, you guys are rugby players, so I'm sure that you guys were watching the player that plays your position quite closely. All right, my brother, we spoke to you early on. You said that you'll be watching Damian Willems, sir. Are you happy with what you saw from Damian Willems, sir, playing at fullback?
I can't lie, I'm very happy with what I saw from Damian Willems and the team around. And I think yeah, man, not much words can be said, but Damian Willems did a good job today, and I think he can carry on doing a good job.
Nice. A few mistakes from the Stormers, you know. If you were Coach Dobson, you know, what changes would you make? Or what would you address during the week? Areas where they can sharpen up a little bit.
Not much I can say, but the awareness on the field. I can feel like the awareness on the field. Most of the times, yeah, by the 22, when there's numbers, unequal numbers, we usually just crash the ball instead of just playing to the back line because of uneven numbers.
Yeah.
Or also stylish passes and whatnot, even if it's just simple passes, we probably would have gotten more tries than we had today.
Absolutely love it. I want you to look into the camera and say thank you so much, Sport Pesa, for an incredible experience watching the Stormers.
Thank you very much, Sport Pesa, for this incredible experience, and we hope to come back again. Thank you very much.
Absolutely love it. My brother, pull in here. What did you make of the Stormers this afternoon? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did enjoy it.
Which player stood out for you from the Stormers team?
Daimani, yeah. Tutu was good, was very good. He was dominating. I think but I didn't play the 4 minutes, but he was dominating. Yeah, but I think I'm happy about the game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you also play flank? Which position do you play?
I'm playing hooker.
Hooker?
Yeah, but I'm also playing flank.
Nice.
Sometimes it depends. Yeah.
Is this the season for the Stormers to bring back a trophy to Cape Town? What do you think? Are you loving this team? Is it possible?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. The way they play, I think they can bring the cup. I'm happy. I think the Stormers can dominate in this season.
Love it. I want you to grab the mic quickly, look into the camera and say thank you so much, Sport Pesa, for an incredible experience watching the Stormers.
I'll just say thank you so much, Sport Pesa, for this opportunity to come here. I think we're very happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Sir, headphones on, looking cool, looking slick. How did you find the rugby action? Did you enjoy watching the Stormers this afternoon? How was it? I want you to raise your voice a little bit. We're just struggling to hear you.
My voice is...
Oh, you lost your voice because you were screaming too much. Okay. If you lost your voice, I just want you to say, look into the camera and say, thank you so much, Sport Pesa.
Thank you so much, Sport Pesa.
Love it. Unfortunately, he lost his voice. He can't speak to us. A man that we saw earlier on, a man who loves his rugby, a man who appreciates Sports Pesa. How did you find the rugby, sir?
A bit disappointing from Stormers' side. I thought they were going to run away with it a little bit. They started off quite well in the first half.
A little bit scrappy there, time.
Yeah, the bit. They weren't sticking to the structure from the look of it. To be honest, it was as you say, a bit scrappy, a bit loose. And also I thought Damien Willemse would be more involved. But it's rugby, eh?
For you as a young rugby player playing club rugby, we spoke about like just the experience of watching a professional outfit. Are there any takeaways that you have taken from watching the Stormers play today? Maybe a highlight for you, something that you'll tell your teammates about, something that really made you feel good this afternoon?
The rugby ball bounce. That's the try.
One did
the rugby ball. You cannot predict how a rugby ball is going to bounce. So always chase. Always chase the ball. It can always bounce in your favour or against your favour.
100%. I want you to grab the mic, look into the camera, and say thank you so much, Sport Pesa, for an incredible experience watching the Stormers.
Thank you very much, Sport Pesa, for an incredible experience here at DHL Stadium. Thank you very much.
Stormers securing another fantastic victory. I've got the fans for the Sport Pesa Matchday Experience. Sir, are you well? What's your name and how did you find the rugby action?
My name is Jasper. I found the rugby brilliant. When Paul de Villiers came up, the whole structure just changed. He made a big difference. Yeah, 100%.
And your friend next to you, how did you find the rugby side? What's your name?
Yes, so I'm Morris. Lovely to be here. I'm quite a lot here. Love watching the Stormers. One of the Stormers is sponsors, Right Rock, one of the big sponsors here, and it's always a vibe here at DHL Stadium, Greenpoints.
Love it. The one question that I've been asking a lot of the fans is this possibly the season for the Stormers? We know that they've been looking good for a while, but things are just clicking at the right time, right players within the squad, Coach Dobbo making all the right decisions. Things are looking good. Is a trophy coming back to Cape Town? What think you?
Yeah, 100%. If they start Paul de Villiers on 6 flank, then Stormers going to take the trophy.
And I want to ask you a difficult question, if I may. What did you make of Sasha's captaincy?
To be honest, I didn't know he was captain today. but he's a very, very young player, very influential player, still young. And getting the younger guys into the group as well, teaching them what to do, what not to do, it's good. It was a good match. The Stormers are performing massively. Yeah. So I believe we will bring the cup back home.
Yeah. Ron Nowell was captain today for the record. I was trying to put you on the spot there because there's a few games during the season, especially against the Sharks, where Sasha struggled a little bit with the captaincy. But that's a thing of the past. Let's focus on the game next week. Do you think we will see more of the same from the Stormers next week right here at the Cape Town Stadium?
I think we see a bit more explosiveness against Edinburgh. It's Edinburgh they play, right? Yeah. I think we'll see a bit more running rugby, hopefully. So, yeah.
Morris, what do you think we're going to see next week against Edinburgh? More of the same, 3 victories in a row.
Of course. So it's too easy to have the home ground advantage here with us. I'm going to be sitting in the box, the Bright Rock box next week. So
are you going to invite us?
We can chat about that.
I think that's a yes. That's a yes, brother.
And good game. They're going to probably easily win again. The Stormers are on top of it. A nice young squad, and they're performing very well.
Fantastic. Morris, thank you so much for joining us.